There is this particular series I watched on Netflix and it got my attention. Like, I watched the entire series not because I found the series fascinating, but because I found the series very, very worrisome. Like, have you watched some series that you watch and you like begin to question if the writers were high on something? What was going on through the mind of the writer? I need to really understand what was going on. Like, is it like they are kids, or was it highness, or was it just shame? Before you come and tell me that I've not done my own film, I should go and shoot my own film, you think it's easy, go and do it if it's your own turn. Hold on, I will tell you the film, you go and watch it yourself and you tell me what you think about it. The series I'm talking about is Brea. Yeah, Brea. So if people have watched it before, I know that people want to have a thing or two to say. Like, seriously, that series is the worst of the worst. Like, I've not watched something that actually mess in my head. So what is actually bothering me is the fact that I kept watching and I just didn't stop. I was so intrigued and trying to see exactly how far the story would go. I don't know if I was waiting for the series to improve, or maybe something drastic should happen and maybe they change writers and maybe they I don't know. So Brea is a storyline about sinkhole, time travel, and all of that fun stuff, right? Kind of catchy that should get a lot of people attention, right? For this particular one, so this is a story about a couple of people that fell into a sinkhole, like just like an earthquake, and people fell into sinkholes and they found themselves in 10,000 BC. Pretty cool, very nice plot, but this is where you begin to question the thought process of this writer, right? The main actor of the movie, who people thought he was crazy because he was talking about how he was imagining how, like, he was seeing things that happened 10,000 years ago. People thought he was crazy, and then this happened, and his family turned out that they were also victims of this. They were stuck in 10,000 BC ago. So as the story progresses, spoilers alert. Walai, it is not spoilers. I am saving your life. You'll thank me later. Trust me, you will. He later discovered that those things that he was seeing 10,000 BC ago, like he was imagining stuff, like it was like a vision, it was more like a memory. So it turns out that he was a child, and when his family, his wife and his kids, they fell through that sinkhole, they met a small boy and it was him. It doesn't get worse than this. Wait, it doesn't get worse than this. They got acquainted with the boy, they began to really like be friendly with him, showing love and care. They now discovered that that boy had some scars that is kind of like their father's own, and then they discovered that yes, that okay, so the woman in the family discovered that he is her husband when he was younger, and the children discovered that the boy is their father. Really, so it turns out that the man that he's grown now is seeing that like a vision. So it wasn't like a vision, it was like a memory. This is where it gets more tricky. You know, the whole time travel principle, that what happens here will happen in the future. So if they drop a bottle in that 10,000 BC, the people in 2026 will see it's 10,000 BCO, but they won't be all faded out and all that. So they're able to communicate through that loophole and all that. It was pretty cool. But now, not even actually annoying that the boy grew up in that particular year. It is the fact that he is not even from that particular century. So. And the tricky thing was that he grew up with his grandpa in 10,000 BC. Then it later turns out that his mom, well, his parents were literally still alive. His mom, he found her in 1986, 1989, something like that. I can't really remember. He sees his father, and the father says they are from the future. So why are they now going back to the past? So hey, do you know what is more chaotic on this? Right? The mom was killed off screen. What? I'm not going to really bore you with the whole explanation because this video will go up to 5 minutes like it does, but people should now watch it yourself and get traumatized yourself. Like, you literally feel like punching the screen. still have a lot to say about this Labria. I have a lot to say, but I'm going to just keep that for the comment to talk about it. So if you have something to say, kindly follow the page.